Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor the Light. So here we are on, what day is this? Wednesday. And I'm sure if you're not hiding on a rock, you know of the result of the election, at least based on what we see in the news. So I was meditating on it. I thought the message today would be just perfect. So before we start, let's ask for a blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Chocolate Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly invoke for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, so the Korean proverb that we're working with says, there is no flower that lasts 10 days, there should be a comma, and no might lasts 10 years. All right, so let's break it down. I'm sharing this with you so that, whichever side you decide on, whichever side you're on, whether you're happy with the results, you're not happy with results, I want you to just pull yourself out of it and observe. And this Korean proverb is quite powerful because of several things. Number one, it describes that no matter how beautiful the flower is, it's not going to last forever. Okay? And then, whoever wins, whoever didn't win, the ability to be in control doesn't last. The ability not to be in control also doesn't last. And so, essentially, the impermanence of beauty and the fleeting power, the fleeting nature of power. And this is very, very important because as we're on the spiritual path, as we go through the earthly life, there's a tendency to have opinions, which is part of living. Certain things we like, certain things we don't like. We agree, we don't agree. So in the case of an election, it's perfect. You get to see where somebody's going to be happy, somebody's not going to be happy, right? But whatever your perception is, realize that it's based on something that is impermanent. If you're happy with the results, great. It's not going to last. If you're not happy with the results, it's not going to last either. And why is this important? It just slaps us back into reality. Not reality, but yeah, it is reality that everything is happening outside of the spiritual self. And for some of you, it'll be a comfort. Some of you will be disappointment. Some of you feel ecstatic. All these are emotions and thoughts that are created based on what's happening. So I just want to put things in proper perspective so that you get to see it for what it is. And I'm sharing this with you because I went through it also with my family when we come from the Philippines. And I remember that time where the first female president, Corazon Aquino, was elected to be president because her husband was killed and, the political drama that happened at that time. And of course, people were not ready for it. People had different opinions. There was actually a coup d'etat. The military came out. Part of them were against, part of them were not. And I distinctly remember I was staying at my in-laws' house. And where we're staying, it's maybe a couple miles where there was shooting going on. Literally, I know this sounds dumb, but there's Chinese people who like playing mahjong, those bricks. And so here we are watching the news. Okay, something's happening, and you are playing mahjong, and you hear boom, 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 boom. I said, okay, they're shooting over there. We play mahjong. It was the wildest. It's so surreal. And then after the whole thing was done, some of you might not notice. I remember watching TV. The whole thing was done. Somehow a truce was made, and then the soldiers that were against the government somehow they were let back in. Everything's forgiven, and before you know it, life goes on. It was wild. It was really wild. I'm sharing this with you because we get really stirred up, which is understandable, but when all is said and done, things will happen. I said it happens. And some of you will be very upset, some will be ecstatic. Whichever one you decided on, it's not going to last. It's as simple as that. Everything is subject to change. And it brings back to what the Lord Buddha taught at that time, the Four Noble Truths. there is suffering in life. So if you look at it, you could be suffering because your candidate won. You go, how could I be suffering? Well, you could say, well, it won, but now it's got to get everybody together so that everybody will get along. In the meantime, you're suffering because your loved ones, family members who might not agree with you would cause issues. Or you could also be happy. The ones who did not have their candidates won be suffering, obviously, because she felt the loss. Regardless, it's not that all life is suffering. There is suffering. It's compartmentalized. And then the second noble truth is, what are the causes of this suffering? Unrealistic expectation that everything will stay the same. So if you'd like the political party, now it changes. Okay, that will cause us a cause of suffering, right? If you don't like it and now you have it, the political party you like, great, you're happy. The question is it going to last? It's not, because everything's subject to change, because there's a law of change, a law of cycles. So I'm sharing this with you so you can pull yourself out and observe. And then from there, whatever suffering is, it's going to end. And then how to end it, which is the Eightfold Path. Eightfold Path, the first part is important, which I'm trying to emphasize to all of you, is right viewpoint. The right viewpoint is you are not the political party. You're not the politics. You have to pull yourself out. The right perspective is, I'm the soul. I'm a spiritual self having this earthly experience. Now, in this lifetime, I'm here. This is my perception of what's going on. It's not going to last. Things will change. One thing doesn't change is the observer. You're always the observer. From there, right thoughts, right speech, right action, right livelihood. In other words, whatever happens in the political scene, you stay on course on your spiritual practice. The minute you get sucked in, that's it. You suffer. So I'm sharing this with you because, again, when I looked at what happened last night, some people happy, some not happy. You meditate on it, and this Korean proverb comes up. There's no flower that lasts 10 days, meaning a flower is beautiful, everything's great, everything's wonderful, not going to last forever. Somebody's in power, says, and might last 10 years. Of course, 10 years is just a metaphor. It could be 5 years, it could be 2 days, whatever. In other words, people of power, they're not going to stay in power. People who are weak are not always going to be weak. Everything is subject to change. And the only way to really understand this is to pull yourself out of it. Just observe, and then, most important part, live your life. Now, to go deeper into it, since you are all here not because you want to hear my political views, which I'm not going to give you anyway, is to realize that whether it's good times or bad, it's a perception. And that perception will determine how you think, how you talk, how you act. Case in point, you might have friends, you might have loved ones who agree or disagree with you. Do not let politics take over your life. Continue to love, continue to serve, continue being who you really are. Because everything happens outside the soul. So just a few things to remember on this proverb. No might lasts 10 years. In other words, people of power, if they want to stay in power, not going to happen. It's going to change. People who are not in power, subject to change, subject to cycles, they're not going to stay not in power. So as you look at it from a perspective, you go, oh, I see the cycle of life. So if we're put in a similar situation in our own lives, we're in positions of power, know that it's not going to last. So the secret is to stay humble, do what you need to do, stay on course. And then appreciate the good things in life, the beauty in life, because they don't last. It's interesting. You look at it, when you have, as a parent, you see your children, oh, they're so cute. But at some point, they might stay cute or they might not get cute. Or at some point, they become rebellious or they might disagree with you. Everything is subject to change. And the ability to have inner peace, regardless of what's happening outside, you know it. Do your spiritual practice. Because as you do your spiritual practice, you're able to really stay on course. I am the spiritual self having this spiritual experience. What are lessons to learn? And how can be of service to others? Regardless of your political perspective. Now, if you're from this country, from when you're from this country, from the U.S., there's freedom. If you are from some third world country, a lot of this stuff is happening, and you literally don't have a say in it. You're voting, but although you're voting, in certain places, third world countries, it's already been decided, even if there's so-called voting. And how do people survive? It's very simple. They look at it like, I'm going to live my life regardless, and just flow with what's going on. That's it. Okay? So there is no flower that lasts 10 days, no might that last 10 years. Appreciate what you have. Be grateful. Be happy about it. Extract whatever joy and happiness you have from it. At the same time, don't be attached to it. If you're in a position of power, be humble, do your best to serve, because you might not be in that position for long, or it could be longer, but either way, it's not going to last. And to look at it that way, some of you might look at, hey, that is so depressing. There's your problem. You're getting emotionally attached. The key is to realize the spiritual self, the soul, creates the feelings, the thoughts, the perspectives, the opinions, but they're all created by the soul. Once you get to that point, you get to observe spiritual people are present in good times and bad times. And that becomes part of their lesson to say, these are not the I. I'm the spiritual self. I'll practice the virtues. I'll practice loving kindness, non-injury, generosity, non-stealing, honesty, non-lying, constancy, aim and effort, and non-laziness, moderation, and non-excessiveness. The 5 virtues we always talk about. Those are who or what you practice regardless of what's going on outside. It doesn't mean like, oh, one party won, one party lost, suddenly you're hurtful with your words now because it's okay, because it's acceptable. No, that doesn't change. Make sense? So in other words, we continue practicing our virtues regardless of what's happening outside. And we continue doing our meditation and spiritual practice regardless of who won the election. That's it. Shall we? Put your hands like this. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. Just be still. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God. We're all children of God, regardless of race, religion, culture, political affiliation, any of the packaging that is created by the world. We're not any of them. We're all children of God. We come from a universal source. We are all spiritual beings coming from a spiritual parent. We're one with God, we're one with all. There's only oneness. Just be still. There's only oneness. Now open your hands in blessing. We'll do the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Tuak Sui. Be aware of your heart, your hands. Imagine the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere, within me, outside of me, in whatever political party and people, let me sow unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Whoever I've hurt and however I've hurt you, whoever I've hurt and whenever I've hurt you, I humbly ask for your forgiveness. So think of the people we have hurt, consciously or not, intentionally or not. Project lots of love and ask for forgiveness. Whoever have hurt us, we're all children of God. We're all growing and evolving. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone wants to evolve and learn from their mistakes. Just think of all the people who have hurt us and are hurting us. Project lots of love. From my soul to yours, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace. I release you. So be it. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. To anyone who is suffering, may you be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering. May you be blessed with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, sadness, joy. Just be aware of your heart in your hands. Fill the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. Be still. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And just stay there. Just be still. The crown is the chakra of oneness. Just be aware of your crown. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Just let the golden light slide down through your hands and fill the entire earth. From the heart of God, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with loving kindness. May all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Just be still. Blessings to all. Now be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine golden light even brighter than before pouring through us as one and filling up the entire earth. Our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, may all beings in every dimension, tangible, intangible, physical, non-physical, in every direction be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. May all beings be blessed with inner peace, inner and outer healing. May all be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Blessings to all. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Imagine the beautiful golden light pouring and light everywhere floating above your head. Just be aware of that golden light. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. Be still. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Be still. Gently, slowly, very gently and slowly come back to your physical form. Move your fingers and toes. Gently and slowly come back to your body right now. Raise your hands in blessing once more. Visualize the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. Simultaneously imagine all the people you love. Let the entire earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. May all be blessed with good health, happiness, abundance, and prosperity, and spiritual oneness. So be it. May all be blessed. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Put your golden light down to the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, love, and power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings to all. So be it. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you to my teacher, Master Tsokok Sui Mahaguji, to all the great spiritual teachers, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. We thank you for your immense blessings. In full faith, and so it is. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the meditation. For some of you who are feeling a little bit anxious or discomfort, I hope that gave you more inner peace. The ones who are joyful, hope it make you even more joyful. Regardless, as you do your spiritual practice, that is what keeps you on track. Just remember, politicians will come and go. Situations will come and go. What is stable, what is permanent, is you have a spiritual self. That's what you focus on. Namaste, everyone. You all take care, and we'll see you in the next Anchored Life. God bless. Bye-bye.